if you want to pause that.
Why?
Because I'm testing the broadcast to make sure I'm broadcasting. Here's a seat.
Are you loading your deck in?
My deck's already in. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing. Testing. My deck's already in. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing. Testing.
Should I put it on or?
Give us a minute, I'll just mute the audio for now.
Did it work? Your audio?
Yeah. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing. Testing.
Should I put it on or?
Give us a minute, I'll just mute the audio for now.
Did it work? Your audio?
Yeah. Testing. Testing.
Should I put it on or?
Give us a minute, I'll just mute the audio for now.
Did it work? Your audio?
Yeah. Hello and welcome to Card Talk, where today I will be playing a game of Lord of the Rings. We were meant to be doing the Ruins of Belagost with our Patreon, Rob, my co-host Ted, and another member of the community, Patrick. Unfortunately, um, with OCTGN being down, we were unable to do that. So I've opted to apologise for the inconvenience and say hopefully when the issue is resolved we will be coming back for that. But today we are going to be playing the Oath, and my partner Katie has agreed to do this episode with me, this live stream, and we will be getting underway. So the Oath is from the limited edition starter set. I'm running my 3 Hunters deck. That's probably become one of my favourite decks to play. And looking over at Katie's board, she's running Thorin Oakenshield, Dane Ironfoot, and Nori. And I've just remembered I need to do a bit of card management because there is a few unique crossovers between our two decks. So I will just get them sorted now, and then we can be underway. There's one. And where's number 2? There it is. And this up. And add it in. This for a bit of card draw. So close and shuffle. So for opening hands, I think I'm going to keep my opening hand. I've got a couple of Rohan Warhorses and a Dagger of Westerness. And my partner has a Warden of Healing, Sigil Minor. Okay, are you keeping your opening hand?
Yeah, I think I will.
Okay, and she's keeping her opening hand. This isn't a particularly difficult quest. We wanted something easy just to put out there for tonight. Since everything were planned went out the window. So for this, we're going to search the encounter deck for a copy of the Eves of Mirkwood and a Goblin Troop. Add the Eves of Mirkwood to the staging area and set Goblin Troop aside out of play. Goblin Troop has been set aside out of play. The Eves of Mirkwood's in the staging area, and we flip over to 1A. And we are up against 9 quest points. I need to add that to my hand, and we are golden. So Control N and we can begin. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm going to first of all play a Dagger of Westerness onto Legolas for free. Then I'll spend 1 to play his Rohan Walls. I will spend 1 for a Dunedain Warning on Grimbeorn. I will play Blade of Gondolin for free, and that's me done. So, what are you doing for your first turn?
I might put some wisdom out, and then, if you don't mind, draw 2 cards. You do.
Go for it. Okay then, for questing I will send 3 with Balin.
So send six.
7.
7.
Because Thorin gets a +1
Yeah.
from Dane. So that's 10 we are sending. 10 against 2. Card number 1, Spiders of Mirkwood. And card number 2 is a Goblin Trail. So right now we're up against 3, 6, 8. We make 2 progress. And then we will travel to the Eaves of Mirkwood, I think. And I will take the Spiders of Mirkwood. So it's attacking for 3. Attacking for 4 against 4. Makes an additional attack, but I'm going to spend a resource. And Grimbion's going to swing back for 3. And then he's attacking for 4, so second attack is undefended. Deal 1 damage to an exhausted character. So that's 4 damage on Grimbion and 1 on Balin. Then Legolas is going to attack and ready and kill the Spiders of Mirkwood, placing 2 progress on the Eaves and exploring it. At which point I will trigger 4 hammer to draw 3 cards. And that's that done.
My go, is it?
Yep.
Right, I will bring out. What do you recommend?
It's entirely up to you.
I'll just bring that message on mine. More questions.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's doing too much.
And don't forget to reduce your threat by 1 for.
If I exhaust, then I just put the 2 out, yeah, like a lovely day.
If you want.
Got the sky one, isn't it?
Yep.
I need it one.
Okay.
Done.
As for me, hey Samuel, how's it going? We had a bit of a problem with OCTGN, so me and Katie have decided to play just to save for a live stream. So I'm going to drop out the War Axe for free, getting Legolas up to 7 attack. I will then play a Golden Belt, spend 1 more, and give him a... Yeah, OCTGN's servers are down, so nothing really we could do about it, so we're just making the best of a bad situation. And I'll give a... no. I'll give a War Axe to Grimbion to put him up to 4 attack. And that's me done. So questing, I'll send 3.
Five.
Card number 1, card number 2. Ooh, now this is interesting. Doomed 1, each raises threat. I'm actually just going to cancel that with the Master Ring. So I raise my threat by 1 and just cancel the entire card. But it replaces it with the same card. So raise your threat by doomed. Each player must raise your threat for each questing character you control or discard a questing character. So I'll raise my threat by 1. Additional.
So I've got to raise my threat and then raise it by 2.
Yeah. But we're only up against 5 and we've sent 3 more, so we sent 8, so that's 3 progress on there. Where do you want to travel to?
I don't mind. You pick.
Well, you're first player, so
Oh.
you pick the location.
Forest Gate.
Okay, draw 2 cards.
Gimli! Not Gimli, Gloin. Gloin.
Okay, and there's nothing to do, so next turn.
Oh, it's your turn.
I'm going to play Campfire Tales to have each draw a card. I'm then going to spend 1 to play Open the Armory. I'll have a look at the top 10 cards of my deck and add a card to my hand, add a weapon or armor to my hand. Then shuffle my deck. I will then spend 1 to play that armor onto Grimbiorn, who is now defending, attacking for 5, 6, 7, and defending for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's my contract fulfilled, so next turn I can start healing some damage. And that's me done, so Katie, what you doing?
Take a look at it on my hand.
Uh-huh.
Well. Lag. Draw it and put it on anyone, isn't it?
F1.
Can't really do much else, so I'm just going to bring that out. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Now for questing, I will send 3.
I'll send 5. Actually, I'll send 5, 6, 7, 8, I'll think 9.
Okay, so that's 12 against 3, and we get this treachery. Each player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for a goblin enemy and put it into play engage with them.
Good, nice one.
So let's have a look. What's this small little encounter deck going to give us? There's a nice little small one for you, and there's one for me.
It's small, isn't it?
So card number 2. So we each have to discard the top card of our decks. So mine was a 0 cost attachment. So that's 2, 3, 6. So we make 6 progress. So that's 4 on there and 2 on there. And then travel, we may as well go to the forest trail, revealing that which does just gives +1, but we've already placed the progress, so it does nothing. And then engagements, this comes down to me. Deal shadow cards. Okay. So Grimbion defends. No shadow effect, no damage. And I know it's a bit of a waste, but I'm going to feint the Goblin Sniper. And how you defending? Okay. No shadow effect, no damage. Now then, Legolas is going to clean house, and this is how it's going to happen. First of all, he's going to kill the Goblin Scavengers, triggering 2 progress to be put on there. He is then going to ready with his Warhorse. He's going to kill the Goblin Scavengers over here. He's going to ready with the Warhorse, placing 2 more progress on there from his ability. He is then going to kill this Goblin Sniper.
Nice.
But I am not going to trigger the progress on there because I want to get some healing done first. So that's me done. So now then, I will. Oh wait, I need to go by you. Yes, I will go. And then you can give the resources to Dean, and then you can get out your healer. Just a thought.
I already give the resources to Thorin.
No, what I'm saying is, Gloin costs you 3 resources. He then gives you 2 back.
Oh right, yeah.
You could give.
I'm getting there. I'm ahead of myself then. I have to pay for it first. I want to get to a threat by 1. The threat counter won't work. I can't lower it. Okay. And then I'll get it. Should I put set for 8 now? Do you want set for 8? Oh yeah.
You can put Sanforaid out if you want. Makes no difference to me because I've got no allies in this deck. So, is that you done?
Yep, I'm done.
Oh.
Hang on.
And welcome to anybody that's watching. So I'm going to spend 1 and play The Day is Rising. And flip me contract, which would have done that before. Exhausted to heal up some damage. Okay, so questing, I will send. Actually, I'll spend 1 more. Play another dagger. Getting Balin up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questing. 6 with Dean, so I will send 6 to the quest. And are we going on Sanforaid?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so card number 1, Surges. Card number 2, and final card. Okay, so we're up against 1, 2, 3, 7, and we said 14. So we make 7 progress, so that's 2 on there and 5 on here. So if that goes to the victory display, adding 6 progress to there. moving us on to the next quest card.
Oh, what do I have to do?
Nothing.
Oh, right, we've got one.
Each player searches the forest location that's at the staging area. Okay. We'll add another goblin trail and we'll get one of them. Close and shuffle. We will travel to...
Is it my choice?
yeah, where do you want to travel to?
That one costs 4, doesn't it? Engagement. We've got no, I didn't. We've got one enemy, haven't we? Should we just go spider surface?
If you want.
Get it out of the way.
Searching encounter and discover approach by enemy and put it in engage with you, okay? So you want a spider enemy.
Why not?
Let's have
Why
a
not?
look. Okay, that's not a very nice one. Let's have a look here. What have we got here? Give you that one. And then I will optionally engage this guy. And then deal shadow cards. And for defenses, how are you defending?
Dane.
Okay, so he's attacking for... ooh. Ooh, he's attacking for 1, 2, 3, 4. Attacking for 6.
Okay, only one hit.
No shadow effect, 1 damage.
Oh. I just took my resources. How do I put damage to?
F3. Okay, and Grimbiorn defends mine. Choose and discard 1 attachment from the defending character. Balance says no to that, so I deal him another shadow card. Attacking enemy gets +1 and returns to the staging area. That's fine because Grimbiorn can attack back and kill him. And then Legolas will swing over and skewer the spider, placing 2 progress.
Draw it.
Yep. Okay, I'm doing nothing. How about yourself? Are you gaining the extra resource from having 5 dwarves?
Oh, no, I forgot about that. I'm gonna add that. I'm just gonna add this all on each round because I forget. Right, okay. Well, I'm gonna get my burning brand out.
Or did you want to use the warden at the end of the last round?
We'll do it next time because we've now gone into different phase. Well, we'll do it next time. Not an issue. I might exhaust him. See what I get. Ah, I'm gonna have to get rid of Gandalf. Put my long spell on. And I think. Oh, I could bring out my Airborne actually. And do you have an attachment you want back?
Let's have a look. Do I have an attachment in my discard? Yes I do. And that pulls it back to me hand, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
I want to play out the golden belt, so now I have a golden belt on Grimbeorn, and a golden belt on Legolas. And that's me done.
Any questions?
Yep, I'll send 6 again.
I'll send 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll send 10.
Okay, card number 1, card number 2. Each player returns one enemies were returned, gains surged and doomed 1. So raise your threat by 1, and it surges into a Tangled Grove, which is 3 threat. No, 4 threat because it counts itself. So 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 13, and we send 16. We make 3 progress. 1, 2, 3. Search the top 10 cards for an ally and add it into play. And I'll have a look with you, so don't close out. Don't pick anything just yet. So let's see. Ooh, you've got Gimli or Biffa.
Gimli is into play, yeah?
Yep. And then
shuffle.
yep. And then travel. We'll go to this Tangled Grove.
Gimli. I love it.
I'll engage this enemy and I'll exhaust Legolas. So it attacks. I will defend with Grimbeorn. Gets +1 and he returns to the staging area. That's fine. I will add a resource through the Day's Rising because he does no damage. And control. Do you want to use your Warden of Healing? Okay.
I'll do one off mine, one of yours.
Okay, and I use my contract to heal up 1 extra and control N.
Right, then I will mouse glitch. I'm having a glitchy moment here. For some reason the car's highlighted. But I'm gonna bring out how many have I moved? 3. And then I get to bring out healing. And that's 1 towards so I get to lower my threat. 5. I might bring out Soldier of Erebor, I think. Or should I bring out what do you reckon? Soldier of Erebor or Erebor?
I like the Soldier of Erebor myself.
Okay, that is a dwarf. Little lower, try again. Look out, no.
Okay, for me, I'm going to spend 1 resource and play Secret Vigil. Going to spend another resource on a Dunedain Warning, putting Grimbeorn up to 6 defense. And that's me done. So questing, I'll quest again for 6.
I will quest for 3, 6, 9, 17.
Okay. And card number 1 is the Eves of Mirkwood. Card number 2, Doom 1, and then I raise my threat for an additional 1. You would need to raise your threat by 7, 8 with the Doomed. Or you can discard a questing ally.
Alright, okay.
But you'd still need to do the one from Doomed.
I've done that already.
Okay. So, recalculate your total.
I've done it.
So you're sending 15 plus my 6, that's 21 against 1, 5, 8, 10. So that's 11 progress. So that's 4 on here. And 7 on here.
My enemy was revealed, wasn't it?
No. No, there's been no enemies this
Right.
round. That enemy was up there from last round.
Get myself ahead of myself here.
Travel, where do you want to travel to?
Oh, we do the Mercury one. Get it out of the way.
If you want. They're all. Do you want to do Eves of Mirkwood, or do you want to do the Goblin Trail?
Saying that we've got a forest gate there, haven't
The Eves of Mirkwood and the Goblin Trail's the biggest threat in the staging area at the minute.
we? We're running.
Okay, so we travel there, we reveal an additional encounter card, which does nothing at this point of the game, of the phase, sorry. And then engagements, I will optionally engage this guy again. I will give him a shadow card. I will defend with Grim Beyond the Old. Enemy makes an additional attack, that's fine because he's going to bite the dust. I will not take any damage from the Day's Rising, and Grim Beyond will swing back, killing it before it has a chance to make its attack, reducing our threat by 2. And next turn. Okay, I'm going to put out my last golden belt onto Barlin. I'm going to spend 1 resource and put Grimbion up to 7 defense. And that's me done.
Okay, I'm going to do 200 heals. Oh, water. I could have put that on yours at all. Oh, you need a burning man.
I can't, well,
I can, I have a book of my example there.
it would give me an extra attack power. But in all honesty, I don't need it, no.
Okay. Right, then I'm going to put, I need to put the guns down then. Because I have to.
Okay.
Anna. Where am I straight? I'm done.
Okay, so questing, I'll send 6.
I said 15. Babe, I said 15.
So that's 21. And we are up against Doom 1 and Surge. Okay, so this actually does something this time. So that's 4, 10, 13 against 21. We make 8 progress. So that's 6 on there. And that means there's 8 actually going on this quest card. That gets added to the victory display. We go on to quest stage 3, which means we add Goblin Troop to the staging area, and then we have to get each other player searches the encounter deck for a goblin and adds it to the staging area. Okay, got any preference on goblin?
No. I don't mind.
Okay, I'll give you Sputnik. Okay, travel. I'll travel to the forest gate so I can draw 2 cards. Okay, and then engagements. Who do you want? Do you want to option engage anybody?
I'll engage. I'll take the troop.
You want the goblin troop?
Yeah.
Okay, so you option engage him. These come down to me, and this guy comes down to you. Okay, I will defend with Grimbiorn. So he's attacking for 4, defending against 7, no shadow effect, and I will gain my resource from the Day's Rising and spend it to crush that. Okay, how are you defending?
I'll defend the Goblin troops.
Okay, 5 against 5. It is not undefended, so it does nothing.
And then the other one with Dane.
So 2 against 5, no shadow effect, no damage. Legolas will kill the Goblin Town Scavenger. I want him left around for at least 1 turn so I can get it with a secret vigil so we can drop the threat. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna spend 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I didn't reset. I'm gonna have to add all my manually.
Yep.
Start again, shall we? It drew my card, though. Double back. I got a double back out of that. That reduces our threat. We need that. And well, might as well bring another him out. Okay, I'm good. I have got a win reveal effect anyway.
You mean a test of will?
Yeah.
Right, okay, for me, I'm going to spend 2 resources and I'm going to give Thorin a Raiment of War.
Gives him a +1 attack.
And a +1 defense and 2 extra hit points. I will play my Armored Destria on Grimbiorn, and he's now attacking for 8. I will spend an additional resource to play Gondorian Shield onto Barlin, raising him to 7 willpower. I'll spend another resource and attach this secret vigil. Oh no, I can't do that because of the fact that he can't have attachments. So my bad, I would have killed it off the other in a different way. But never mind. Okay, so questing.
15.
Okay, and I think we'll just go on the main quest.
You don't want to double back.
Uh,
Threat.
we could for score, but it would mean another turn. But would add 10 threat for the 10 threat would save from
okay.
double back. So I will send 7. And then one more. Okay, so we're up against 4, 6, 9. 9 against 22 is 13 progress. That's 2 on there and 11 on there. Clears that. We will travel to the Tangled Grove. This guy comes down and engages you, so you have to exhaust somebody. Grimbiorn will defend. Grimbiorn will defend the troop. So, for each goblin enemy engaged with you, so he's attacking for 6, defending against 7, no damage. I will use Days Rising to add a resource to Grimbiorn. I will spend it to strike back. So he's attacking for 8 with -2 defense. So that's 1, 8. That is the goblin troop gone. And we have won the quest.
Nice.
So for a nice quick quest, 7 rounds and 145 points, that went quite smoothly, all things considered. But it is meant to be the reboot of Passage Through Mirkwood, so difficulty level 1 is all things considered. So I didn't expect to have much problems with this. What did you think about the quest, Katie?
It was easy. I didn't really do that much. I was more questing. I had a lot of firepower there, so
Yep, you had a lot of...
could have done with some more enemies, to be honest.
Yeah, well, my deck kind of completely handles combat.
Oh well, they work both together very well. I mean, you know, I quest and you killed everything.
Sounds about right. But that's it for today. It's not going to be a very long live stream,
No,
as
I'll
a
get busy snoring.
as was meant to be the case of doing the Runes of Belagos. We will have to reschedule, and hopefully we can get that on at some point in the near future. But until then, have a great time, and I'll catch you next time.